Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Code with Sunny, and today I am going to discuss the problem flip binary tree to match pre-order traversal. Index number is 971 and the problem is of medium type of lead code. Okay, so this question is basically you can say the question of binary tree where we have the prerequisite knowledge of the pre-order traversal of a binary tree, then it will be sufficient to solve this problem. Okay, so let's read out the problem now. Okay, so we have been given the root of a binary tree with n nodes where each node is uniquely assigned a value from 1 to n, and we are also given a sequence of n values of voyage. So what is voyage? Voyage is basically a array of integers. Okay, so no need to worry about. Let's discuss the problem further, which is the desired pre-order traversal of the binary tree. Okay, so basically we have been given a tree with n nodes, that is the root of the binary tree is given where each node is assigned a value from 1 to n, and also a vector of integers is given with n values, and the values are also going to be distinct, and which is the desired pre-order traversal of the binary tree. Okay, so any node in the binary tree can be flipped by swapping its left and right subtrees. Okay, so flipping a node is basically the swapping its left and right subtrees. Okay, for example, flipping the node 1 will have the following effect. You can see the left child is 2 and right child is 3, and after swapping the or you can say after flipping, applying the flip operation on node 1, you can see left subtree and right subtree are swapped. The left child of the previous binary tree becomes the right child of the new binary tree, and similarly for the node with value 3. Okay, now what we have to do in this problem, flip the smallest number of nodes so that the pre-order traversal of the tree matches voyage. Okay, so we have to find out the smallest number of flip operations that we have to do in our original binary tree, so that our new binary tree have the pre-order traversal matching exactly with the desired pre-order traversal of the binary tree given in the array form, that is voyage array. Okay, and we have to return a list of values of all flipped nodes. Okay, and we may return the answer in any order, and if it is impossible to flip the nodes in the binary tree to make the pre-order traversal uh, that matches with the voyage, we have to return a vector of answers that is that containing only a single element, that is -1. If after applying a certain number of flip operations we cannot convert the uh, given binary tree to another binary tree such that our new binary tree will have the exactly same pre-order traversal as of given desired pre-order traversal. And if it is not possible, then we have to return a vector containing -1. Okay, so this is what the question is says. Okay, so let's look over the constraints also. N is the number of nodes, n is equal to voice length, and n is at least 1 and at most 100. So it means that the number of nodes must be greater than or equal to 1, and nodes value lies up to n. Okay, all the values in the tree are unique, so this is important, and if the values of the tree are not going to unique, then then this problem becomes much more complex. Okay, to solve it. Okay, all the values in voyage are unique. Okay, so how we are going to do this problem, and what should be the best approach to solve this problem in an efficient way, to have the prerequisite knowledge of what is having the pre-order traversal of the binary tree, and how we are going to perform the flip operations. To that is, we have to minimize the number of flips also, and we have to return a sequence of flips, that is sequence of nodes values that we are going to flip. Okay, so what should be the best approach to solve this problem? Let's understand this, and let's move further to understand this one. Okay, so let's move further. Okay, so here I have taken a binary tree. You can see a binary tree with 7 nodes. Okay, so what is a pre-order traversal of this binary tree would be, let's understand that first. Okay, so I need to write here as pre-order traversal. So pre-order traversal of a binary tree is basically visit first root node, that is root node of that is you can visit first a root, and then you are going to visit a left subtree, then you are going to visit a right subtree. Okay, so let me write over here as right. So what would be the pre-order traversal of this binary tree that I have taken? You can see First I'm going to visit root node, then I'm going to visit its left subtree, and which is again a root node. So again visit its left subtree, and if it is done, then visit to its right subtree, that would be 5, and then visit to again after coming back to this node, then visit its right subtree, that would be 3, and then visit its left subtree because this is again a root node for a given subtree. Okay, so 3 and then 6 and then and finally 7. So this is basically the pre-order traversal of the given binary tree. Okay, so how it is obvious that okay, so let's find out in array. You can see 1 is going to match with this one and 3 is not going to match with this one. So it is obvious that we have to perform any flip operations. So how we are going to identify that? So the basic idea to perform a flip operation is just run a pre-order traversal for the given binary tree that is given in the input. So if at any time, just check it out, if my current node value is not matching with my current index of the desired pre-order traversal of the binary tree, then return false. It is not possible. Okay, for your, it is not possible to go further to its subtree. Okay, and what about if okay, so first let's figure it out. Let's frame a DFS function. You can see, let's write some recursive function like that. Okay, so to understand this problem in a better way, just frame something. Okay, so let me erase this one and let me try to write out the function. Okay, so okay, so let's start with if some node is going to be null, or you can say if root is going to be null, then it is obvious that our answer is possible. So just return true. Okay, so okay, so if this condition passes, then our uh, program runs for this if condition, that is if roots data, that is if my current node's data is, let's say, if is not matching with the desired, that is current pre-ordered desired pre-order traversal of the binary tree. Let's say I'm going to check for this 3. So if this is not going to match with this value, we are just going to return false. As you can see, when I have reached to node 3, or you can say node 2, it is not matching with this one 3. So we need to have some a good condition that we need to perform a flip operation. So how we are going to identify that? Okay, so suppose, let's say I am at current node 1. Okay, so this node matches with this value, yes, it is okay. And let's check for another condition, that is if this node matches with this value and we are performing a pre-order traversal, then we must go to its left, that is root, then left subtree, then right subtree. Okay, so we must go to the left child of this node. So if I am going to left child of this node, then this node value is 2, and you can see this node value is 3, and it is not possible. So we need to perform a flip operation at this root node 1. Okay, so I am going to check if, that is after this if condition and this if condition, I need to write a this if condition is if my root, okay, if my root left exist, if my root left exist and root left data is let's say its root left data is not matching with the current index of the desired pre-order traversal of this binary tree, then we need to perform a flip operation. So how we are going to do that? So if we need to perform a flip operation, I need to push my answers, that is push value 1 into my answer vector, because I need to perform a flip operation, I need to store the answers. And if I'm going to perform a push operation, then I'm not going to the left child of this current node, I must go to the right child of this current node. So I need to call a DFS function, that is, this is a recursive function. Let's name it as DFS. I need to call this DFS function again, and if I'm going to call this DFS function, first right child will be passed. Okay, and then left child will be passed. So this I'm not much space over here, so let me write down over here, that is this one. Okay, so if I'm going to push this operation, then call a DFS function first to the right, that is I am going to going for 3 and then come to 2. Okay, because I performed a flip operation. Then I am going to pass the call the node with right as parameter, and if this is done, I am going to again call for left one. Okay, note that this is a Boolean DFS function. So if this right or this left, if the returning value is both going to be false, I am going to just claim that our answer cannot be possible. Okay, and what about this? That is this if condition fails. That is, you can see if this value 2 must matches with this value 2, and if suppose here it is 2. Okay, 3 is not there, and here it is 2. So if this if function return false, then I must have to go to the left first, and I must have to go to the right first. Okay, so this is what the basic approach to solve this problem. So just we have the basic knowledge of pre-order traversal of the given binary tree, then we can easily solve with the help of recursion. Okay, so let's move further to understand the code. If you are not going to understand this basic approach, I will guarantee that you are going to understand much better with the help of the coding part of this problem. Okay, so let's move further to the coding part. Okay, so let's code it out as fast as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to do some stuff over here. That is, let's define some answer vector. Okay, vector int answer, and let's have a index, that is global index. You can also say index equal to 0. That is going to be iterated in voyage one, voyage vector. Okay, so I need to have some. Okay, so let us write over here if DFS, which I am going to define now also, if DFS of my this route and this passed as voyage is returning true, then return answer as it is. And what about if this is going to be false? So I need to perform like answer dot clear, that is clear my answer vector if something is there, and answer dot pushback -1, because I need to say that our answer cannot exist. Okay, finally return the answer. Now I need the main part of this problem is to define the Boolean DFS function. So let us write as fast as possible. So Boolean DFS tree node root, and I need to have a vector int voyage, that is the desired pre-order traversal of the given binary tree. Okay, so this is fine. So if my root node is going to be null, just return true. Okay, so and what about if my current node value is not going to match with the current desired pre-index of current desired value of the desired pre-order traversal vector? So I'm going to write if root data is not going to match with voyage of index, and if I'm going to do that, I need to increment my index also. So it would be like root val is not going to match with voyage index, so I need to move to the next index. Okay, so yes, this is fine. Then return false. Otherwise I need to check if going to, because I am performing a pre-order traversal, so I need to check moving left is valid or not. Okay, is valid or not, that is if we require flip operation or not. Okay, so check if roots left exist, it root if root left is not equal to null, and roots left data, okay, roots left val is not equal to, then let's say we have a voyage of index. If it is not matching, then I need to flip the my current node. So our answer must be included like roots val, and I need to first go to the right DFS of roots right, because I flipped the node and passed the parameter, and since it is a Boolean DFS function, I need to return something, return this one, and I need to add an and, or you can say and a logical operator, because if both is going to be false, our answer must be false, our answer cannot exist. So I must have to write like this, roots left then, and again. Okay, so if this if condition fails, that is, you can see if my going to the left is valid, so I must go to the left, then go to the right. So it would be like DFS of roots left and passing as voyage, and then go to the DFS of roots right. So, okay, so this should be valid obviously, and okay, so let's run the code now, because if null is then true, and if it's not matching, index is incremented, then check that moving left is valid, or yes, it is. Okay, so let's run this code now. Okay, so it is good. So I've submitted this code. Yes, it is good. Runtime is 8 ms per second. Okay, millisecond. So if you have any doubts, do not forget to mention in the comment section of the video. And I will ask the viewers to like this video, share this video, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you for watching this video.